Good morning, Whoville. It's Tom, live from Mount Crumpet. Today we are drawing the Grinch. So today we're gonna draw the Grinch, sneaking around, grabbing some presents. So grab a piece of paper and that 39.5-foot pencil you got lying around, and let's get started.
Let's start with the shape of his head toward the top of our paper. We're gonna start with the basic shapes so that we get the size of his body right. Next, we'll draw on his belly below. It's an oval shape about twice the size of his head. Let's connect the two. The top line will go from the outside edge of his belly to just under the circle. The bottom line will follow the same curve but connect under his head. It's kind of like a gourd shape. Alright, let's go back up to his head. His face is made up of two circle shapes, so we'll add one about half the size of the first one, above and just a little bit to the left. They'll overlap, meeting in the middle of the top circle. Connect the two on either side. Now we're going to start on the arms. They'll curl up and down like a hill on the left side. We'll put the other line of his arm just under and follow the same curve. The other arm will follow the curve in the opposite direction and make an S shape between his two arms. To draw on his wrists, we'll draw small circles on the end of each arm. His left leg will start just to the left of center on his belly and run down, curling to the left. We'll do two lines in the same direction with a ball at the bottom for his ankle. Under his ankle, draw on a bendy triangle to the right. This is the basic shape of his foot. We'll go back to this later. On his right leg, he's running ahead, so it's going to bend up and then back down. With a second line, follow that same curl and end with a circle at the end. His right foot is another bendy triangle, but it's going to bend up and to the right. Now let's do his hands. They're pretty simple upside down teardrop shapes. We'll put in the details later. And now for his face. Draw a line across the bottom of the top line, and then draw on his nose along the center. It's a rounded rectangle shape. To get his eyes right, we'll draw a line straight down the middle of his face as well. This will help keep our eyes even on his face. Draw on his eyebrows along the curve of the top of the circle. His right eye will curl down in an S shape, and his left eye is a backwards S. Under his eyebrows, we'll draw on his eyes. They're circle shapes, but the tops are hidden by his eyebrows. Then we can draw on his mouth. He's got a smile, but it comes to a point at the bottom.
The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
To draw on his Christmas hat, we're going to have it wrap around his head with a lot of poofiness. We're going to bring it up and back to the left with a poof ball at the end. Alright, drawing hands are fun but complicated, so we're going to draw a line cutting it in half. This is where his fingers will begin. Draw on lines down to the bottom point for each finger. For his thumb, we'll bring it to a curvy point all the way to the right. His right hand is holding an ornament, so we're going to focus on his thumb and finger. They'll curl up and back down together and kind of look like a claw. The ornament is a small ball underneath. For the rest of his fingers, he's going to have them curling out to the right, one by one. Lastly, add in the poofs on his wrist and waist, and we can start with a marker. Start tracing all your pencil lines that you want to keep.
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
To draw in the lines that have hair, follow your sketch and pull back over and over like this. His hands and legs are all hairy. Let's get coloring. I'm going to do the basic colors first, green and red. For the shadows, I'm going to use purples, teals, and darker reds. For shadows, always pick where the light is coming from in your picture first, and then put the shadows on the opposite side of your character. My shadows are all on the left, so my light source will be on the right. Color in those yellow eyes, and if you want to, go over with your marker again. And there you have it, a sneaky, sneaky Grinch.
Well, hey, I had so much fun drawing the Grinch with you. I hope you had fun too. Be sure to send in a picture of your Grinch. We would love to see it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video to catch more Party Crate videos in the future. Until next time, enjoy that roast beast, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon, party people.